Hi guys, back in the Highland greenhouse here, and don't tell the human again because I'm trying not to knock over things and we don't want to let him know that I'm in here, but wanted to show you a cool plant that's decided to bloom recently. It is a very special carnivore that the human has actually done a couple educational videos on, but I wanted to do one myself too. This is Utricularia alpina, the alpine bladderwort. This is a carnivorous plant. Would you believe it with those big flowers? Now this guy, the traps that these guys use for capturing food are actually underground. They're in the soil where these guys grow. And this is a bladderwort that grows typically on the sides of mossy trees. So it's an epiphyte. It actually grows up on trees. And so these guys are found throughout northern South America and even in some of the Caribbean islands, and they often live in very high elevations. Now, the cool thing about these guys is they have these little tubers that are down in the soil. You might see a few of them in there, but they use those to survive dry seasons, and when it starts getting wet again, they produce these big leaves that stick out, and then all of the stolons here, branches underneath the ground, stems, that have little bladders that capture small aquatic organisms. Some of the fastest moving plants on Earth. They actually can snap open and close within a 2,000th of a second. Most cameras can't even capture that. And when they're really happy, then they send up these stalks that produce these huge white flowers. Now this variety is called Pittier Moon. It's a cultivar that comes from Pittier National Park in Venezuela. It has some of the biggest flowers that the species produces, and quite showy when it's in full bloom, because some of these stalks can sometimes produce 7 or 8 flowers open at a time. So a big, beautiful, and relatively easy to grow plant too. They like it a little cooler. They like nighttime temperature drops, but they're easier to grow than a lot of their other relatives in the orchid bladderwort group, which are often really picky. So if you want to try growing a really weird carnivore that has big, beautiful flowers, this is a great one to try.